What in the world, boy? It's your boy Big Low Country. I hope everybody out there is doing good tonight. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. I appreciate everybody for coming on with us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and I definitely and greatly appreciate that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Old country boy doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm actually using our wireless mic for the first time. So if it sounds funny, let me know. Also, make sure if this is your first time checking us out after we went live, or if you're just checking us out after we went live, make sure you put the What in the World Bowl in the chat. I definitely and greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure that you hit that like button. I promise you, I will definitely dance at your wedding one day. John Brooks is in here. I got to show love to everybody that's showing love to me. John Brooks says, what up, Big Low? What in the world, Bo? He says, we have to start Ritter. I mean, we don't know what we have in the young Thundercat. He's only played in one preseason game, and we need to know. I'm sorry, and we need to run the ball. Yes, yes. All we gotta do is make it simple for him. All we gotta do is make it simple for him. He also says, and I'll say this: yes, Mariota. Mariota has helped us win games here and there, but it's not enough. All he can do is run. He can't throw passes. He's overthrowing and underthrowing passes. Yes, and I definitely agree with you, Coach John. I definitely agree with you. Nate Bill's in here. What's going on, my brother? Says, what up, Falcons? Y'all need to relax and watch the World Cup. Okay, Coach Keith is in here. What in the world? Falcon says, Falcon faithful. It's Ritter time. Okay, I hear you. He said, I hope he's preparing to be a starter. I definitely do too, Coach. Deshaun Caswell says, what in the world, Bo? Stop Ritter time. You can't touch this. Yeet. Get some. Okay. I'll take it.
Got a lot going on there.
Coach D12's in here sharing all the Big Low Country shenanigans on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere else. I appreciate you for sharing those links, Coach. Dez, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? Let's see. Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor says we're going to see Ritter. He sounds pretty confident. He says the Riddler. Now, this is the name that we was gonna give Calvin Ridley, but he was too busy riddling the gambling spot. So we gotta we gotta
not enough riddling, too much gambling.
Not enough riddling, too much gambling. Millie Mills, what in the world, Bo? Tyler Russell. He said, what's up, everyone? I'm in the middle of the ocean via satellite. Can't wait to check. Is Tyler Russell the most interesting man in the world? Man say he's out in the middle of the ocean via sat. Hey, this is the first time I've been streamed out in the middle of the ocean. Make sure you tell Ariel and the rest of the Little Mermaids, Big Low Country said what's going on. One time for the fan, what's going on, my brother? Look, y'all make sure y'all check out One Time for the Fan. They're trying to get to 250 before the end of the year. I don't know where they're at now, but they're close. So make sure that y'all go subscribe to my brothers over there. Dirty Bird, what's going on, man? Ghost Peppers, definitely. Whoa, man. Oh yeah. We ready for New Orleans, bro. Me and Coach Ron was just talking about that earlier. We ready, man. Dex Flash in here, Charles B. Much love, man. What in the world? So, man, we got a few things we need to talk about. All right, so we're in the bye week. It feels like the latest bye week we've ever had. Feels like the latest bye week we've ever had.
Season's almost over.
I know, right? It's like, everybody's making plans.
Like coming out of the bye, we got 3 games left?
Yeah,
That's
4.
So
we got 4 games left.
4. Okay.
After the bye week, we got 4 games left. I mean, it's almost like it's one of those situations where it's like, man, dang, you might well shoot. Don't even give it to us. You're gonna give it to us this late.
I know.
People making plans by now. Baby, I've been making plans. So, yeah, people making plans. But, the question is, are the Atlanta Falcons, what kind of plans they're making? That's the question. And whenever I say what kind of plans are they making, I'm not only talking about on the football field, but off of the football field as well. You might say, hey, Coach, where are you going with this? Well, think about it. what kind of mentality are you going into the final quarter of the season with? Are you going into this thinking, hey, you know, let's go ahead and make a run for these playoffs? I'm not scheduling any vacation. Drake ain't trying to go to Southern Cal. You know, Kyle Pitts, he's not trying to go back to Pennsylvania, right? Desmond Ritter's not trying to go back to Ohio. Everybody's saying the second week in January or the third week in January, I'm trying to be here in Atlanta playing in the first playoff game. And that's the question. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start this thing off right, New Orleans style. We got some bad behind coaches in the house tonight. Do you think the Atlanta Falcons have a chance to make the playoffs? If you feel like they do have a chance, if you feel like there's still a chance,
So you're saying
there's a chance, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where, hey, you know, stick a fork in them, they done. Put a 2 in the chat. I don't want to know what y'all thinking. I just want to know what y'all thinking. Definitely, man. We got Dwight Thomas in here. Reese Cup says, well. Said, well. What it do, coach? That's feel kind of braggadocious, Reese. You know, you Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, they got their man, folks. They got their man. Oh, man, Coach Dre's in here. You know it's a party when Coach Dre is in here. He says, what's up, beloveds? How y'all beloveds doing and feeling on this hump night tonight? Beloveds. Hello. What's going on, Coach Dre? Let's see. Oots Fire's in here. Oots Fire. I think this is our first time seeing you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I definitely hope that you enjoy yourself. Everybody, I'll make sure that y'all welcome Oots Fire to the stream. Much love to you, my family. He says, what in the world, Bo? Let's bench Mariota. Straight to the point. Okay. And what I'm talking about, Bo. Rumalo, he says, Ritter playing next week. No doubt. It's clearly happening. Man, boy. Y'all are just, man, the things a petition can do. The things a petition can do.
Oh, gosh.
Now, you know, it's one of those situations we still don't know what's happening because every coaching staff has their own way of doing things. Some coaching staffs, when the bye week comes, they say, hey, we're going to kind of let everybody chill out. You know, some of them, they say, we'll give you 3 days off. You be back here on Wednesday and no excuses. So we're going to kind of see how they're doing things. I know Artemis said that he's going to announce the change later on this week. So what have you, we'll see. What's going on, Cliff Jackson? Much love to you. Till not with us on Facebook. We're on Facebook too, everybody. Y'all make sure that y'all check us out. Kelly says Atlanta Falcons fans need to outnumber other teams' fans. We don't need away team games at home. Away games at home. Maybe Ritter energizes the team and Falcons fans. Hello, that hey Kelly, that's we need a shot in the arm. I mean, let's be completely honest. I was very upset when we came back from the game on Sunday. Not only off the performance that we had, but just from the simple fact that, I mean, we got bullied out of our own stadium. You know, everybody who lives in the metro Atlanta area, we paid for that stadium. If you have a home, you paying taxes on that stadium. If you going to work, I know some people, ain't going to work, but if you're going to work, you're paying taxes on that stadium.
If you're buying product.
If you're buying products
city of Atlanta.
In the city of Atlanta, you buy merch, you're paying for that stadium. We paid for the stadium for the Pittsburgh Steelers to come, use our toilet, and not flush it. That's what happened. They came.
Get our cheap, delicious food.
Food.
Free refills on the drinks.
Free refills on the drinks.
Comfortable indoor stadium, weather, climate controlled. They got to do all that on our dime and then beat us.
With
a rookie.
Outnumbered us and beat us. That was tough, Bo. It was tough sitting through that, y'all. I still got PTSD. I won't even wash with a yellow rag now. I can't do it. We had done the laundry. There was just yellow rags in the closet. I said, man, get me a loofah. I can't do it.
So dramatic.
Shouts out to Coach Keith and Coach Noah, man. Y'all still just won. But, man, boy, it had me in my feelings. Padre, what's going on, Coach? Hope you're doing good, man. Retro, hey here, what's going on, man? What's going on? Dex, he says, it's a late break. The Falcons are short staffed, like taking lunch an hour and a half before it's time to get off.
It's exactly like that.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is. What time of the fans said country coming out strong tonight? ESPN watching. In the words of 2 Chainz, I'm gonna be very fresh if the feds are watching me. Big truck, head bobbing. There you go. Coach Padre with the first Superman chat of the night. He says, the mentality is, what does 2023 do?
How about that 2023?
What is 2023 looking like over there? Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Y'all crazy, boy. Y'all are crazy. So I need to get everybody's votes. If I'm not mistaken, Coach Ron, I said 1 if you feel like the Falcons still have a chance to make the playoffs. 2 if you feel like it's one of those situations where, what 2023 do? Coach Dre, he said there's still a chance. A Month said shut it down. Turn off the lights. I'm looking for Nate J. Reese's Cup. Remember, Reese's Cup still is his team. He said we still got a chance. Dirty Bird, Coach Keith, the Steelers are his team. They say we still got a chance. Charles B, he says we still got a chance. Retro, he says if number 1 is still quarterback, heck no. Well, look, Coach, we legit don't know. One time for the fans, say you still got a chance. But it's definitely gonna be interesting. Kelly, he says 1, there's always a miracle once in a while. That's what I always say. My daddy taught me that a long time ago, coaches. Monkeys fall out of trees sometimes. It happens. Mr. TR, he said stick a fork in them. Art Smith, delusional. I mean, we're gonna see. Padre says 1 by technicality. See, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on out there. The Falcons still have a chance. They legit still have a chance. And I'm not just saying because they're still mathematically into the situation. I'm saying that it's because there's a possibility that changes might be made. And whenever you shake things up like this, especially at the end of the season, a lot of times coaches, they'll have plays specifically made for that new quarterback. And if the rest of the league ain't hip to it, ain't on to it, you could legit catch them with their pants down. Catch them kind of like Molly Mall walk around every day with his pants down, just naked. Nate J says, because Baltimore is without Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray been struggling. And that's true. That's true. Cliff Jackson says, 1, no, it's a 2. He said it's 2. He said it ain't gonna happen. I don't know, Coach. I don't know. Nate Bill says 2. Save the season for 2023. I can't. I ain't got to give up in me, Coach. I ain't got to give up in me. Coach Tyler Russell, he said, what's the question? If you feel like the Atlanta Falcons still have a chance to make the playoffs, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's not gonna happen, and we might as well shut it down, put a 2 in the chat. Ricky Gaines, he says, Big Low and Ronnie, I made it to the party. Hello. Well, thank you so much for chilling out with us, Coach. I definitely and greatly appreciate it. Definitely do. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button for me. If you hit the like button, I promise you I'll come and dance at your wedding one day. If you can hit that like button for me. Ghost Peppers, he says, Brock Purdy was able was able to will the 49ers to victory over the Dolphins. So folks can't sit up here and tell me Ritter should remain on the bench. To learn from Marcus, Mari, throw it over. Marcus, throw it over, coach. Really? But yeah, you're completely right. You're completely right. If I'm not mistaken, I think the 49ers got Tampa Bay this weekend. I could see the 49ers beating Tampa Bay. Think about it. It's the perfect situation. Number one, they came off of a hard-fought win, which, I mean, some would venture to say they really didn't deserve to win the game. They came back from a 16-3 lead late in the game. Then San Francisco, they have that defensive line. They have that. I mean, they're legit. Another thing, like I said before, you're bringing in a new quarterback that's going to bring some new concepts that there's not that much film on. And number four, you got Kyle freaking Shanahan. Now, y'all know I get naked for Kyle Shanahan, but let's admit some of it is definitely warranted. He's that guy when it comes to calling plays. Kyle Shanahan, he can put me in the backfield. I can get 100 yards in the game. You put me in the backfield. I'm just telling you. Kyle Shanahan, he can take anybody and make them make them legit, make them a threat. So I mean, it's just one of those things, man. Cartier, what's going on, man? Cartier said, follow Big Country on Twitch. Definitely follow us on Twitch, coach. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. You also follow Coach Cartier on Twitch too. Birdview says, let's go get Sean Payton. We need him for real, for real. Dang, coach. You just ready to make the moves, ain't you?
I thought people still had a lot of trust in Arthur Smith, the offensive guru.
I mean, I feel like some of the faith has kind of dwindled a little bit, But I mean, it's one of those situations where I think it's kind of we're at a wait and see situation. We've seen some good things that he's done, and we've seen some questionable things that he's done. I think the biggest issue with Coach Smith is, he needs to delegate some of those responsibilities a little bit. It's kind of like what I said on Coach Smitty's channel last night. And I don't know if y'all are going to do it, if you don't want to look silly in front of your wives or husbands or significant others, but try to rub your belly and pat your head at the same time. You can try to do it. If you don't want to do it, you too cool for school. You too cool for school. But the fact of the matter is, you can rub your head. You can do that. And it's very easy. You can pat your belly. I do it every time after I eat. But if I'm doing both of them, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Yeah. If I'm doing both of them, I can't do it as efficiently. And I think that might be the issue that Arthur Smith has. He's trying to call plays and be the head coach at the same time. That's why we lost out on the timeout last week. Should have called the timeout right before that 2-minute warning. We missed out on that opportunity. So it's just one of those situations, guys. We just got to make sure that we put ourselves in the best situation to win. Coach Sterling said it's over. He said we ain't gonna make it. Anthony says we got a chance. You got to believe, Falcons, right? That's right, Anthony. You got to believe, Bo. You already know it. And as fans, we're trying to make sure that we're in the best situation moving forward, in the best situation to be successfully successful. Nate Bill says 2, save the season for 2023. Nate J says, hey, Bo, we a piece of sausage on the stick. Ready not to get burned up. What in the world? I got you, coach. I got you. Darius Glover, he comes in here. He says, hey, Bo, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Believer Ritter will get the job done. Surprise some people. I could definitely agree with that, Bo. I definitely agree with that. So it's one of those situations, man. One of those situations. And that's what we were saying. It's like if we make the needed changes that we need to make, is it one of those situations where can the monkey fall out the tree at the end of the day? At the end of the day, when we go play New Orleans, I'm going down there. Me and Coach Ronald, we going down there to New Orleans. And while we driving down there, ain't no telling how many times I'm gonna be saying, "Hey, Coach Ronald, you think that monkey gonna fall out of that tree today? You think it's gonna happen?" That's the question. That's the question. Coach Brian Peoples in here. What's going on, Coach? I see you in here, folks. Coach Brian Peoples says, but as a team, we got to get back to the fundamentals and execute plays. Yes. We have to have the same type of urgency that we had at the beginning of the season. Whenever I look at these games, I see that it's one of those situations where we're executing, but you don't see the same type of sharpness that you've seen at the beginning of the season. It's almost like we've gotten used to playing football. Like, no, let's not get used to it. Yes, it's a long season, but let's still make sure that we have that urgency, man. Brian Peoples, he came here, he says, "What in the world, Bo? What I missed, man? We talking about if the Falcons still have a chance to make these playoffs. That's what we're talking about. If the changes that Coach Smith is saying going to be made are made, and we kind of grasping at straws because we don't know exactly what Coach talking about. He just might be teasing us.
We know what he's talking about.
He might just be teasing us.
It's what he doesn't want to do, but he's being forced to do.
It's kind of like whenever I was a young Thundercat. I was a young Thundercat before I met Coach Ronan. Girl said, "Hey, I said, hey, I come over there and get some sugar."
What?
I said, "Hey, I come over there and get some sugar on my sidekick."
What?
She'd be like, "Oh, Coach Low, you so crazy." Oh. I was like, "Oh, okay, but what it is though? That's my question. What we trying to do?" "No, we might." We might. Okay. So it's one of those. I feel like Coach teasing us. What we gonna do, Coach? You gotta let me know. I want some sugar, and I ain't talking about the stuff to put in my cake. Oh man. Birdview, he says, "Man, I ain't gonna lie." He said, "I want to go to the playoffs to get embarrassed."
That's my point. The team was underprepared. What's the point of going to the playoffs so we can look stupid on prime time?
But you never know though, Coach Ronald. You never know what'll happen. You might legit go and something, like I said, the monkey might fall out of the tree. It's one of those situations. The monkey might fall out of the tree. My homeboy Billy Simmons, he said, "Love you, Big Low. Just give me something to believe in. No one believes Falcons are going anywhere because they ain't." I was getting hyped up.
I was like, okay.
Oh, all right. I'm ready to run through a wall for Coach. I'm like, "Oh, shoot, Coach. Tell me something good, Bo."
Because they ain't.
How about level side of Coach Road? My level's good there. Okay, good. I appreciate that. But I was ready to go. Coach had me ready to do something big. Francis in here. He says, "What in the world, Bo? It's ready time." Hello. All right, okay. Alberto Molina's in here. He says, "Big Low, how do you compare the Falcons with the Jets?" Oh my goodness. With the Jets situation. I know where this is going. He said they benched the quarterback Wilson and Salah, the second-year coach, as Arthur Smith is the second-year coach.
Mm-hmm. He made the best choice for the team.
He made the best choice for the team.
Not the best choice for Wilson.
Yes.
Everybody is so concerned about making the best choices for Mariota.
Yes.
Oh, he's just had a baby.
Oh, he just had a baby.
What does that mean?
Coach,
we all have family. We all
family.
have responsibilities. And if we don't do our jobs, we're not going to be able to provide for them in the same way. He's not going to get fired.
Exactly. He's still going to.
He'll still have a job. And that $12 million he got, I'm sure, can buy a couple of diapers.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that $12 million contract that he's on this year.
Right now,
is more than most people will make in their lifetime.
In their lifetimes, yeah.
And the fact of the matter is that it's not his job. He's a contract worker. So he's not going to be there 50 years from now.
Ultimately, what it boils down to is Marcus Mariota having a baby doesn't have anything to do with the Falcons organization. We're Falcons fans, not Marcus Mariota family fans. So the best decision doesn't have anything to do with what's going on in his personal life. The best decision is what's going on out there on the field for the team. Yes. And I feel like making the decision that's best for Marcus Mariota is why we're in this situation right now. He's been every decision that's been made since he was signed has always been about him. Up until the point I didn't even know until you talked to me yesterday that after we traded Matt Ryan, we got Marcus Mariota within a couple of hours.
Yeah, within an hour we signed Marcus Mariota.
How is that the best decision for the team, not trying out other free agent quarterbacks?
It's ironic that he was even in town, right?
Oh my gosh.
We didn't even work. We didn't work any other quarterback out. It's like Marcus Mariota was right there, probably in Beaufort somewhere, just hop, skip, and a jump from Flowery Branch.
Yeah.
He
was up at Lake Lanier conveniently.
He was up at Lake Lanier. I hope he didn't get in the water. That's probably the only reason he's still here.
Don't go to Lake Lanier.
But yeah, Coach Ronnie. $12 million. And, the thing is that, just like you said, people say, hey, it's like he just had a child. His wife is in labor right now. It's like that don't got nothing to do with all of those uncatchable passes that he's thrown for the last 13 weeks. If we being completely honest, they don't got nothing to do with it.
His personal life should not affect the decisions we make as the Falcons organization. That's it. I don't want to hear about what's going on. Everybody in here has stuff going on, is going through things. We've had people come in here, lost family members. They're feeling sick. They're waiting for test results, all kinds of stuff. We all deal with things.
Yeah.
But when we're at work, we're supposed to do our job.
We got to do our job.
His job is to throw the football and for it to be able to be caught by receivers. Who has the least catchable passes in the NFL?
Yes.
The Atlanta Falcons do.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. But see, the thing is that people who don't have jobs don't understand that you can't underperform and keep your job just because your your wife is having a child. It's like, it is what it is. You got to perform every day. You got to show up and show out.
We all have to.
Every day I go to work, I'm like, what's going on, y'all? What in the world? Show up and show out, because that's what you got to do. If you want to feed your family,
right.
That's what you got. I ain't make $12 million.
Right. But you ain't making $12 million.
But, it's one of those situations. It is what it is. Anthony said, the way I see it, regardless of our record and how terrible our division is, the fact of the matter is someone in the NFC South has to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Might as well be us. Y'all will be the best team. Hey, and that's how I feel, Anthony. That's like the way I look at it. By the time May, June, July come around, I'm feeding for football. So if I can get an extra week of football, I don't care about going to the playoffs or being embarrassed. I'll be doggone. I think I'm pretty callous to it by now. Like, as a Falcons fan, ever since I've been born, I think I'm pretty callous to being embarrassed. So if we go to the playoffs and we get beat by 20 points, I'm perfectly fine with that because I had a chance to watch my favorite team for one more week. That's just me, y'all. I'm sorry. I know some different people deal with trauma different ways. I completely understand that. But, me, myself, that's how I deal with it. Let's see here. Dre Murphy, he says, Coach Roney said that $12 million he got, I'm sure he could buy a couple of diapers, beloved. Hello. He ain't got to have a baby shower. He good. Oh, man. Travell here, he says he's time to put the young fella in there. Point blank, period. Let's go with the young Thundercat, bro. Let's go with him. Birdview says Arthur Blank should have been embarrassed, too, to have his stadium filled with Pittsburgh fans. It's a slap in the face. Yes, it is. So how do you resolve that? You got to change things up. You ain't gonna keep doing the same thing and get a different result, right? You're not gonna keep doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Every time Marcus Mariota drop back and overthrew a pass, you just heard grumbling all around the stadium. And it was a collective of people talking to the person next to him, being like, "Man, this joke sucks." I mean, that's what it is. Everybody's like, "Man, he just overthrew another pass. He was wide open. He overthrew another pass." I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's just where we're at right now.
You want to talk about that video? You gonna talk about the video?
Well, I tell you what, Coach Ron, you tell stories a little bit better than I do. So, could you tell them what happened in the video?
I mean, okay, so there's a video going around Falcons Twitter right now. There's this kid that works at like the Sunglasses Hut, and he actually provided the closed circuit video. So everything he said, there's no sound, but you can see all the people and everything that he said happened. So he said that he was working at the Sunglasses Hut sometime this week. It might have been yesterday or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he said in walks Drake London, Ebiketie, and Desmond Ritter with his baby. And he said that he talked to Desmond Ritter, and Desmond Ritter, and he said, "Oh yeah, Desmond, I was hoping to see you play this year." And he said, "You will soon."
He's I'm hoping to see you throw touchdowns to Drake London.
Right, okay. And he said, "You will soon." So the kid is like, is this confirmation that he's gonna start? And I'm like, and you were like, the fact that he's hanging out with his baby and Drake London means they have a good connection. They might be friends, which might help if he is out there as our, QB throwing touchdowns to his wide receiver.
Yes. And I'm hoping that that's the case. I mean, first of all, we got to give credit to Desmond Ritter. We got to give him, because he handled this whole situation like a professional.
Yeah.
You never heard a peep
you never
from
heard
Desmond Ritter.
No like subliminal tweets. No random rants talking about stuff. He handled it like a real man and a real professional.
He didn't like something, like somebody said, "Man, Ritter needs to be starting." Like, he didn't just randomly like anything. It was like he stayed on the sideline and he played his role this whole time, whenever it was blatantly obvious weeks ago.
When people were constantly saying, the whispers were starting about start Ritter. Nobody, I mean, he didn't do anything. He didn't feed into it at all. In fact, he hasn't even been speaking publicly, period.
He had. So you got to give Ritter credit. And for him to come out and just say, whenever the guy asked him, he was like, "You're going to see me real soon." That's what you want out of your quarterback. Like, you want that guy who's like, "Hey, I don't got to really say what's going to happen, but something's going to happen and you're going to like it." Like, I mean, to a certain extent, that's what it is. That's what it is. Now, Brian Peoples, he makes a good point here. He says, "I like to see Ritter, but Dahlman got to fix his bad snaps first." And I'm going to tell y'all something. Somebody made a good point. It was, matter of fact, it was Let's Get It GA. He said this. I was talking to him yesterday. He said, "Coach, Arthur Smith calls plays like he's an offensive lineman."
I was like, what does that mean? Well, so what does that mean?
I mean, so basically, offensive linemen, they just, they do their job. All offensive linemen, first of all offensive linemen want to be a tight end. They feel like they're fast and they feel like they can catch. They feel like they can be tight ends.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Arthur Smith loves tight ends. He drafted the tight end 4th overall.
To block. Like an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
there you go.
But as far as everything else that happens outside of that tackle box, every now and then they'll get outside of that tackle box for a screen or something like that, which coach calls a lot of screens. Everything else, they really don't know too much about. They just know they need to block the person in front of them or the person that's beside them. They know that's who they need to block. The way Arthur Smith calls these plays, he calls these plays like he don't know too much about the actual passing game. He can call some run plays. He can call some running plays. And that's what Coach meant when he said, He calls plays like an offensive lineman. And I was like, whenever he said it, I said, I thought about it. I said, you know what? Hello, you got a point. But this point that Brian Peoples brings up, though, is like, so a lot of people saying that Marcus Mariota's timing is being thrown off because our center, Drew Dahlman, he's hiking the ball to him too low. He's hiking it to him too low, and he has to go down and get it and come back up. Well, we all know that's like a half second. Mm-hmm. But if we want to use that as an excuse, we definitely can. But the thing is that our head coach used to be an offensive lineman. He should be coached out of that by now. Like, you need to do some extra reps in practice or something because these snaps look exactly the same. So either one, coach ain't coaching them out of it, or he's trying to coach them out of it and it's not working, or two, and I think two is a very reasonable possibility, guys. Two, Marcus Mariota is saying, it's fine. Just keep snapping it the way that you've been snapping it.
Now, why would Marcus Mariota want him to keep snapping it like that if he's struggling sometimes to catch it?
Because he doesn't want him to overcompensate. He doesn't want him to try to hike the ball up higher and it go over his head. And, you know, and just look at Marcus Mariota's actions on the field. He wants to be the guy to fix everything. You know, everything's breaking down. I've been through a corkscrew pass. Like, that's like he wants to be the guy to just fix it. He wants to be the hero. Just like that song.
What song?
You know what song I'm talking about?
What song?
Did a hero come?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hero. Was it Enrique Iglesias? I can be a hero, baby. I can kiss away your pain.
Oh, what's the Marcus Mariota's would be? I will wrestle away.
All right.
Because Coach Ghostpepper said it. He's like, hey, Marcus, let's wrestle for your heart. Rodell, what's going on, bro? Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it.
Hey, guys, it's 79 of you in here, and we have 31 likes. Please take a second and hit that like button. It's free, and it helps Coach Low be seen by other people.
Definitely. If you can't look, if you want the Falcons to beat because let's be honest, it's like the Saints are coming up in the next game next week, and it's almost like we're more worried about the quarterback. We're playing the Saints, but we're just too worried about the quarterback. Everybody's mad. Everybody's up in their feelings about the petition, things like that. It's like, look, guys, we playing the Saints. Like, let's beat the Saints. Let's focus on that. Mm-hmm. Birdview says, hey, Bo, I'd rather see Cam Newton than Marcus Mariota.
Wow.
But you know what?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You know what, though? I put up on my Twitter a long time ago, whenever Matt Ryan first started struggling, you know, the meme where Batman slaps Robin?
Yeah.
It was like, Robin says, man, we should sign Cam Newton. That was a slapper. What in the world, Bo?
Yeah.
But hey, now I'm like, hey, you know, these Cam bring some swag. You know, we at least we'll get a chance to see some fresh hats.
Get to see some fresh what?
Some fresh hats.
Some fresh. Oh. Some of his hats are really nice.
They're really nice.
I actually went to look because I was like, I might be interested in that. The thing's expensive.
They expensive, ain't they?
Oh,
like, you pay that much money for a hat?
For a hat?
With the top cut out of it?
Yes. And you can't wear it all the time.
Exactly.
It's like a special hat. So I'm spending like $700 for something I can wear once a month, maybe. Because then people be like, he only got one special hat.
Exactly. But it's defeating the purpose of a hat, though. Because it ain't covering your head.
You know what? I like them because I have big hair.
Oh,
so
okay.
with the top cut out, I can actually wear it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, it's like I had to go like, hey, Cam, can I get one with the top on it? Because I ain't got all that hair like that, So it's like I just want,
Give me the whole hat.
I want the whole hat. But I gotta pay extra for it,
Oh dang, Grandizer suggested another hero song too. We forgot about.
Oh, what was that?
Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler from the 80s. You remember that song?
How it goes?
I need a hero. Holding out for a hero to the end of the night. Now that's a good one.
That's a good one.
What was that from? Johnny Five?
Yeah, that was from
I
Johnny Five.
love that song.
Dwight Thomas says, "Where's the petition? I'm sorry." Hello. I sure Coach Drone and put it in the chat.
All right, I'll go find the link.
As a matter of fact, I think we got like 220 signatures. It's crazy because one night we were on here. Well, right after the game on Sunday, we were all on here. And it was like, man, you know what? I'm pissed off. Everybody was like, I am too, Coach. So we made the petition. We made the petition.
No, this is what it was. You were doing the show with Smitty like right after the game.
Yeah.
And y'all were all riled up. So you got off the show. You were like, I'm going to start a petition. I was like, oh, okay. And then you just like disappeared for like 30 minutes. And then you came back like, can you look over this for my petition? I was like, is he for real?
Like, oh, he's serious.
He's seriously starting a petition.
Now, I wasn't trying to speak for everybody. That's what a petition is. Okay. So
you have 220 signatures.
we got 220 signatures.
Yes.
How about that? See?
That's amazing.
And to a certain extent, it was supposed to be a joke.
It was a good way for people to vent and
It was a
release
good
some
way for
steam
everybody to vent.
after that loss because everybody was mad.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, y'all speak for everybody. To a certain extent, y'all speak for me because it's the coaching staff. I ain't speaking for everybody, so that's his own thing. Some people need to learn what a petition is. A petition ain't speaking for nobody. I'm not Raphael Warnock.
Unless you choose to sign it. If you choose to sign it, then you're saying, hey, I'm signing this because I agree.
I agree with what you're saying.
If you don't sign it, then that means I might not agree or I don't care enough to sign it.
Exactly.
So there's your choices.
Exactly. If you don't sign it, I'm not mad at you. I still love you. I still love you. TCC3 TV says, how would you feel if Ritter becomes the franchise player? If Ritter became
I would love
the
that.
franchise player, I would freaking love it. Number one, it's cost efficient. You draft them in the 3rd round, and you could literally keep them for the next 4 years and build your team around them. So we got Ritter. If he became the franchise player, sign me up. I would love it. And I like the kid. I feel like he's a natural leader. He has the intangibles. So yeah, I would definitely like it. But the thing is, he has to play his first game. That's the thing. He has to play his first game. Dwight Thomas says, I live in Cincy. I watch Ritter, and he's a savage for real. The young man can really play. Hey, man, look, the young Thundercat's a baller. He's a legit baller. Now, the fact of the matter is, though, is that this Atlanta Falcons team, they got a lot more decisions to make than just the quarterback position. I know that, a lot of us get caught up in, what the quarterback, who's going to be the quarterback, what the quarterback is or ain't doing, and things like that. But we got a few more things that we need to figure out. So, but they said that they said that Coach Arthur Smith, he stated that they had a staffing meeting, and they said it was a very intense staff meeting.
I would have loved to have known what was said during
I would
that meeting.
love to know.
Oh my gosh.
What was said.
I can only imagine.
I would have loved to know what was said. If I could have only been a fly on the wall holding a flashlight, I would have loved to know what was said in that meeting. But the thing is that they were saying that they're reevaluating the actual team and they're reevaluating the coaching staff. So that's telling me a few things. Number one, that's telling me as far as the team, the depth chart, whenever they release the depth chart next Wednesday, it's going to be different. There's going to be some guys who were starting who won't be starting. Number two, that tells me Coach Arthur Smith might not be calling plays. That's a possibility. Coach Smith might not be calling plays.
So wait, in this meeting, who would have decided that he wouldn't call plays? You're saying he decided for himself that he might not be calling plays, or was this meeting, did this include like Terry Fontenot and Arthur Blank? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it did.
And the players?
Well, not because they said it was a staff meeting.
Oh, okay. So it's all the front office people and the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was with him and the players.
No, this is just a staff meeting.
Oh, gotcha.
So I feel like he might not be calling plays come next Sunday. And then another thing that tells me is that somebody's going to lose their job at the end of the season. Like somebody's heads are going to roll.
For sure. There's no way that you can keep that staff together after the season.
Yeah. You gotta make some changes.
It's been terrible.
Yeah. Kelly says, Ritter may be the miracle we've been looking for, Coach. Hello. Hey, he might be. You never know. Jared J's in here. Much love to Jared J with Superman Chat. He says, you have a right to critique your team. Good work. Well, I definitely appreciate that, Coach. Thank you so much. That's that. Da-da-da. That's a Superman chat. I definitely appreciate that love, Coach. Coach Ghost Pepper says, if Ritter becomes our franchise player, we got to steal one less position to address. Yes, if that's the case, you legit, you legit got to steal.
Yeah.
Malcolm, he says, our defense might help, but we haven't been giving up many points lately. When you keep teams under 20 points, you should win 90% of the time. And I mean, you're right. It's like it's one of those situations. It's just like back in the day. You know, you have sandwich meat, but you ain't got no bread. You got milk, but you ain't got no cereal. Kool-Aid, no sugar. You know, it's earlier in the season we could score points, but we were giving up a lot of points as well. So now it's kind of reversed. Like we've held people to 16 points. We've held people to 19 points, but we just can't put up enough points to kind of squeak past them. So I really feel like that potential quarterback change could make a difference. But we also got to look at the offensive line as well. The offensive line, there has to be some changes. Just like Coach mentioned earlier, Drew Dahlman, he has to make, either he's going to have to get right or get gone. Like I've seen a few clips on Twitter. Shouts out to my bro Damsky. He said he showed where Drew Dahlman just got ran over. I mean, like a lawnmower in high grass. It's just, just ran them over and kicked them off somewhere. It was tough.
Scattered them.
Just scattered them. He was rolling all on the ground. I was like, oh my goodness. It had to be embarrassing. Man, had to go home to his family. Yeah, he was rolling on the ground.
Oh my God.
Like this. Like he was rolling just like that. I was like, oh man. Like
he wasn't ready.
So yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like, man, I hope he didn't spring the back of his neck. Like that's the way he rolled, because he rolled like that. Yeah, I was like, ooh, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's one of those situations. Corey Harris says they're gonna be signing who I can run
singing.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're gonna be singing. Who can I run to? Who can I run to? Yes, and that goes with that offensive line, Coach. I mean, as far as running the ball, we good. But it's like, well, go ahead, Coach Ron.
No, I was just gonna say, by some people's standards, if they're having a baby or something's going on in their personal life, you can't let them go.
That man's dog just got neutered. How y'all gonna put that man on the bench?
How dare you?
Wait, what?
Yes, we paid them $6 million. How dare you?
He just picked the dog up from the vet.
How dare there be consequences for poor performance on his job? How dare you?
Like, wait, you got a job?
No.
Oh, okay. Hello. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Coach Tyler, he said he signed a petition. Okay. It looked like the signature still comes. But why get in trouble? Oh man, Dwight. He says, how about how would you feel if Hugh Jackson came in to call offensive plays? I wouldn't be mad at Hugh Jackson. You know, he's had head coaching experience, and as far as calling plays, he hasn't been as bad. I would not be mad at Hugh Jackson at all. You know, we just have to have we need an experienced guy. Either I want them to get a guy from a team other than Tennessee or Chicago.
Or Chicago. There you go.
You know,
Hello.
if they can do that, you know, that'll show me that it's one of those situations where they're legit trying to make this team better, opposed to, you know, hooking their homeboys up. You know, I wish I could do that. I'd be like, hey, chap, I got this job over here for you if you want it. You ever called plays before? Like, nope, I don't worry about it. I got it. We'll figure it out.
$6 million.
$6 million. Right, wait, well.
It's Atlanta's money.
Well, wait a minute. Will they fire me if I had to get my carpet cleaned today?
Nah, just have another baby. You're good.
Molly Miles there, he said, hey, man, it's time to get Molly Miles. He said, I'm at the Pelicans game, a real basketball. Molly Miles, it's just made y'all team. The Pelicans just flew in.
He said a real team.
The Pelicans just flew in. You know, they ain't been there much longer than the Pontiac train crawdads. And you sitting here talking about the Pelicans. Oh, man. Tyler Russell says, man, Kyle needs to come back and fix what he broke. Man, come on. Coach. I think
he's long gone. Although it seemed like they might be starting to get a little sick of him at one point out in San Francisco, but I think it's swung the other way again.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that, let's say Kyle gets fired, he ain't never going back to offensive coordinator. He's too good. He's too good.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were talking about the head coaching position. You know, I've been trying to get Arthur Smith out of here. Oh, so I immediately jumped to the head coaching position.
I mean, I would think about it. I mean, I wanted him after he left, but I mean, Dan Quinn just took us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it wasn't going to happen. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. Coach Ghost Pepper says Marcus overthrowed her.
Oh my gosh.
Says currently averages 23 attempts per game. The running backs average 32 carries per game. I don't see any reason why the game plan would change for Ritter. And I wouldn't either. Now, I can see the types of plays being called change. But, you know, I'm telling you, coaches, I'm at the games. I'm at all the home games. Do you know how many people I see just running freely up the field and he just won't throw it to them?
Yeah.
Either he doesn't see him there or he's scared to make the throw, but he just will not throw it to him. And then whenever he does attempt a deep throw, it's like, I'll try it just to suffice y'all. And, you know, it's an overthrow. Coach Roger says, Coach, they need to make Joe Brady an offer expeditiously. I wish they would, Bo. I wish they would. If they did that, we would be in some high cotton, Bo. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat.
Now, who's Joe Brady?
So Joe Brady is the offensive coordinator for LSU. Whenever they had the best offense in college football history.
They did a lot of passing and all that stuff.
Now having Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson helped a lot. And Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when Joe Burrow, the quarterback.
Yeah, that helped a lot. But, you know.
I'm sure it did.
And if I'm not mistaken, did he go to the Panthers? I think he went to the Panthers as the OC.
Oh, he didn't do very well?
I don't think so.
Well, he was also with Matt Rule, right? If he did that.
Yeah. He was with Only for the Rule, baby. Yeah, he was with Matt Rule. Yeah.
From what I hear from the Panthers Nation podcast, Matt Rule was terrible. He's a destroyer of teams.
They hated Matt Rule, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
They hated that man. Did I give Coach Padre his Superman check?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I took care of Coach. Now, Alberto Molina, much love to you, Alberto. I think this is my first time seeing you in here. Much love to you. Welcome to the stream. Y'all make sure y'all welcome Alberto to the stream. He said, Big Low, who was there with you? She sounds like a fun person to watch football. That is Coach Roney. That's my wife.
Alberto, I am loads of fun. football and movies, because I'm the person that talks to the people
Oh
in
my
the movie.
goodness.
I
Wow.
feel like it adds depth
Oh my
to the
goodness.
characters.
Where you going? You better not go in there. I'm like,
When they had a jump scare.
but yeah, this is my wife, Coach.
And I am owner and GM, Coach Ronnie. I fashioned myself out of Jerry Jones minus the 1950s racism.
Jerry's over meddler. Okay. Okay. Won't let the coach do his job. Okay. That Jerry Jones. Okay, I got you. Tyler Russell says, so he might have learned to run the ball late in the game. Hey, you would think he would learn his lesson by now, Coach. Barbecue Shop says, "Go Dogs, go back to back." Yes, that's right. Go Dogs, man. Go Dogs. You done made a home here at Barbecue Shop. You still out there, Bo? Matty Go says, Grant Hawkins need to learn how to tackle running backs. We need a center and another defensive tackle. Let's hope we see if Ritter can be legit. And I completely agree with that analysis, Coach. And you know what I also agree with? That that's a Superman chat. But all of those positions, and I do want the chat to let me know what positions you feel like the Falcons might need to improve on. We talked about this a little bit on Smitty's channel, but I said I definitely need to talk about this with the coaching staff. So Matty Goes, he says, the safeties need to learn how to tackle running backs, because they running around here like the running backs jerseys got Crisco on them. But he said that we need another center and another defensive tackle. Now, I'm going to say something, guys, and y'all please don't get mad at me. But if this offense is going to go to the next level, we need another wide receiver.
Yeah.
We need another one. If this offense is legit going to take that next level, I'm not saying draft one in the first round. I'm not saying that.
Take them.
Falcons, listen to me. Terry, don't draft one in the first round now.
Oh, God.
But I think that you could. The perfect scenario would be Jacoby Myers. I think he might want a little bit too much money, but I definitely feel like we need to get another wide receiver. Let's see here. NJ says, I played with Marcus last year on the game when he was with the Raiders, and though he was getting a good player, but heck nah. Yeah, Marcus, he be sometime.
He's so sometime.
Like that cousin that you got.
That you don't fool with, though. You don't fool with them because sometimes.
Like sometimes they come around, you be feeling all that love. Like, man, boy, I need to spend more time with cousin.
No.
And then, then next time you see him, be like, see, man, you sometime. I can't fool with you. That cousin you just can't fool with, man. You're like, man, boy, you know what? I need to spend more time with cuz, man. And then it's like next time they come around, they do something like, see, that's what it is right there. You get my hopes up for nothing. Sergeant King says, hey, Big Low, Coach Ronan. He said, rise up. He just spelled it wrong. Yeah, he said, who that? He says, are we fighting for the bottom?
Yeah.
We going to the playoffs. I don't know about y'all.
Nah, we fighting for the bottom. And we don't like y'all, so we definitely gonna be fighting hard.
Jaden Knight, he said, man, Brady made another comeback. But you know what though, Coach Jaden? Ain't nobody really talking about 16-3 like they talk about all these other ones. You know, Brady came back with 3 minutes left, down 13 points. Ain't nobody really, but you know, I digress. Coach. Retro G says, not the 1950s, Coach. Jeez. Oh man. My mom said, Big Low, it's time. Y'all laying next to us on the bed.
What's gotta be
Wait a
a
minute.
bed?
Hold on.
What's your man gotta make it a bed? Everybody says couch.
We laying next to you on the bed. Hold on, Mom.
Jamel, see, you take it too far.
James McFadden says, love the show, Big Low. As an Eagles fan, love the fact that Ritter is getting a chance. If he flops, the Saints might be your for the right wait a minute, for the right price, what you got to give up. I mean, you know,
he must be talking about that pick they got from the Saints.
Oh, okay.
The Saints pick might be yours for the right price.
It might be ours for the right price. Okay.
Oh, and they got like, it's gonna be early because we all suck.
So yeah. They're gonna have a top. They're gonna have a top 7
That is
pick.
so unfair. It's like everything is going right for Philadelphia.
Everything going right for Philly.
Like everything is clicking.
Everything clicking
for Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the Falcons over here with the person throwing the least catchable passes that we can't fire because the coach is his best wrestling partner and because he just had a baby.
Man, we struggling, boy.
We struggling.
The Eagles just flying. They out there
soaring.
Just flying, boy. Falcons just got shot out the air.
We shot ourselves.
Eagles just up there flying, boy, doing tricks. Okay, all right. Much love to you, James. But yeah, I know that y'all probably cheering us on because y'all want that higher draft pick. Yeah, y'all got over on Saints.
Oh my gosh.
My homeboy ATLGA Faithful's in here. He said, yes, sir. We need another wide receiver. We might have to draft one in the first round. There ain't too many good free agents.
Stop.
Maybe a trade.
Stop doing that. Stop. I can't do it.
Get another one in the first round.
I can't do
all
it.
These pass catches.
I can't do it.
All these pass catches.
We got Marcus Mariota.
Got Marcus Mariota.
Throwing it over there when you over here.
Oh, man. Monty Cushing says, hey, we had to slide Rid, though. I hope you talk about Ritter. We had to slide. We need to slide him on in. Look, I also need y'all to make sure that y'all hit that like button for me. You hit that like button, promise y'all dance at your wedding one day. Promise y'all dance at your wedding one day. Coach Dre said, Coach Low, a.k.a. Beloved, for the love of God, please, not another freaking receiver. In the first round. Yeah, I can't do another one, Coach. After we drafted your boy Kyle freaking Pitts, I don't know if I can do that. Oh man, Ghost Pepper says the gameplay is already made for rookie. Ritter just needs to connect on his passes. Marcus Mariota is 1 of 21 on deep passes. If Ritter can hit half of those and be 10 to 21 on deep passes, the offense explodes. And I completely agree, Coach. And this is what I've been saying. We have to be able to throw the ball downfield. One of the main reasons why you run the ball is not only retriculate the ball down the field, but you're opening up the back end of that defense. So it's like, what's the use of being able to run the ball? Because running the ball ain't always going to work, i.e. Cincinnati. If you run the ball and the other team jumps out ahead on you, you can keep running the ball if you want to, but it's not going to work the whole time. Meanwhile, the other team, they're having a track meet over there on the other side of the field. They're running up and down the field. They did gritty so much, they got tired of doing it.
They're running, they're a track style.
They just got tired of doing it. Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he looks focused. Coach Ron, you still got your mic on? Oh, okay. Antonio Holloway says, Coach Low, I think one more playmaker on offense, on the offensive side, the Falcons should talk to the Jets, Elijah Moore. He clearly doesn't want to be there. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was him, that's where I would want to be. It's like they're in a situation where that offense is going to continue to progress. You're in there, you're gonna be in the right spot. Like, go ahead and do what you need to do. JJ the Great says, what in the world, Bo? Sorry I'm late. Hello, what's going on, JJ? Hope you're doing good, my family. Hope you're doing good. Rose City says, who that Big Low? What in the world, Bo? I see you getting butt naked for real. I hear you, Ro. I hear you. Hey, ain't no need to get naked because we don't know what's going to happen. Marcus Hill says, Marcus, throw the ball like, I bet he can't catch this one. The same way Matt Ryan be like, "On my kids, on these ice cubes, I been slaying this thing." That's what Marcus Mariota said. On my newly born child, he ain't gonna catch this one here. Oh man. Darius Glover says, "Kyle Mars Day, do the bird dance if we get further in the playoffs." Yes, that's right. That's right. We will hit that bird on him, hit that dirty bird on him. You already know. Oh man, Francisco says, "Big Low, I catch y'all later. Have a good night. I might be back on. If not, rise up. We ready."
All right. Good night.
Good night, my brother. Hope you having a good week, man. Hope you having a good week. Jared J says every team knows to stop the run and force Marcus Mariota to beat us in the air. Time for a change. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and hit him with the switch up. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm about to hit you with the switch up. Dwight says, London, Pitts, and that young man Hyatt from Tennessee would be an air raid with Ritter passing with coach. See, now you taking things too far. Now you take things too far now. Because if you get Hyatt, you're gonna have to get him in the first round. To see y'all. All right, so let me do this. And with the first round, you don't got to tell me the player you would take. What position would you go after with that first round pick next year? We don't know when we're going to be drafting, after we make this playoff run. But
okay. All right.
But what position would you draft first next year? I would tell y'all, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
You don't talk draft during
season. Yeah. I don't want to. Give away my taste. Manny Go says, I think Arthur Smith might sabotage play calling with Ritter to prove a point. A stupid one wide receiver route on an obvious bootleg. We might need another coach, like Ronnie said.
Wait, when did I say it? Last year? All right, I'll answer it.
Matty Ghost, hey, you already. Oh, wait a minute. That's a $10. That's a $10. Okay, then. So you already know what time it is. Thank you so much, Coach. I definitely appreciate it. That's that. Bring that thing around. Bring it. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh, man. What's all that, Coach Roddy? What you doing?
I'm breaking it down. Y'all can't see.
Look, just want to let everybody know, all the Superman chats over $9.99. I got to give you a little dance because it makes me so excited. You give me a Superman chat over $9.99. I got to put a little bit of extra on it. But I definitely appreciate that, Coach Matty Goes. Definitely do. So let me see what position everybody would draft next year in the draft. Birdview says, I thought we were upgrading off season. We downgraded. I'll give us a C-. Wow. You think we took a step back, Coach? JJ the Great says we'll definitely draft another wide receiver. It just better not be in the first round. Okay. Oh man, my heart. I was starting to have some palpitations. Coach Dre Murphy, he said defensive tackle. That's where he would go. Dwight says offensive or defensive line. JJ the Great says defensive line or cornerback. Okay. Thinking outside the box. Tyler Russell said defensive end or center. Okay. Coach Grandizer with the patience. He said trade down slowly.
Oh.
Okay.
That sounds
slowly.
That sounds sensual.
Take it on body like
slowly
it's holy.
Trade it down.
I've been waiting for you for the whole week. Gotta move slowly. Oh man, JJ the Great says I wouldn't be mad at a linebacker or an offensive lineman either. Definitely. And Grandizer, you mentioned that. The thing is that what I'm worried about is they're saying that we're going to have 10 draft picks next year. So it's one of those situations where it's like, do you really want to have a draft where you have 13 or 12 picks? Like that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of youth on the team. You're talking about 1/5 of your team being rookies. So It's one of those things. But if you're legitimately rebuilding, those are the struggles that you have to take on. Jaden says, Ritter want that Super Bowl. How do you feel about that? I love it. I love it. You know, he got drafted. He says, I'm finna bring a Super Bowl to the city. That's what he said. He got the same kind of swag that Trey got. He just don't fight the coach. Yeah.
Or the press.
Or the press. That man was bothering Trey though.
Yeah, he was.
He just let Trey alone.
He deserved that.
He just let Trey alone.
He was doing too much.
You see how Trey was looking at him?
He was going. That's how you look at people. You about to fight them in the streets. Like, I'm trying to decide if I want to get you.
So you know me. You know I just steal on him. You know how I do, Coach Roy. I don't play no games. Then I help you up. I see this is what happens. See, you shouldn't.
Here's your lesson.
Here's your lesson. This is a lesson and a blessing for you. See.
Amen. Amen.
Hello. Russell said, Big Low, it's about time to move to Colorado and be on Coach Prime staff.
Oh, yeah.
As an assistant to the assistant special team coordinator.
Dang.
You think that's all I am, Coach? You think that's it?
He is definitely starting from the bottom.
I've been there already.
Oh my God.
Put some respect on my name, Coach. I'll be on Coach Prime staff. I'll be a yeah. Y'all see me, I'll be in that dance. I'll be the young kids, you know, they don't know how to really dance. You know, they just do a whole bunch of random movements. They be in there. I'm like, nah, man, you gotta feel this thing. Oh man. AJ says, Turbo, the fast, want one like that in the draft. Oh, you talk about Gabriel, Taylor Gabriel? Yeah. But you got a Taylor Gabriel kind of guy in Demir Bird now.
Yeah, you're about that Bird guy.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like Archie Smith gets mad at him when he makes a big play. You know, he'll catch the ball, run for a touchdown. I'll be like, you know, we want to run the ball. Why did you catch it and run a touchdown? Get out of the game. Like, wait, what? he be talking on the headset. Archie Smith be talking on the headset. Hey, 14. You know, we were supposed to have a 14 play drive. Take him out of the game. Like, wait, what, Coach? No. Sometimes you gotta take that thing and go. Get it and go. Ghost Pepper says, man, if Arthur Smith sabotaged play calling for Ritter, Smith and Mari overthrow the.
Oh my God. Is that his name now?
He said Smith and Marcus Mari overthrow the is doing a lot more than wrestling. Oh man. Matty Ghost says Will Levis is pure booty. Strong arm, can't throw the open wide receiver, suck at Penn State. Another JT Daniels. Wow, man. JT Daniels, he had a strong arm, but it's one of those situations where when it comes to just leading the team in the pros, I can see that from the top. Oh, Birdview said, what you know? Oh, yeah, shoot, I know about that, man. You know, here I go. Y'all better get ready to rumble. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me see here. Let's see. Jaden says Jalen Carter to the Falcons. See, you've been talking to Smitty. Smitty, he been naked about old Jalen Carter for the last few weeks. Oh man. Coach Keith says Big Low giving the vibe of smoking jacket, ascot and splash of Old Spice tonight. I'm taking it back that far, Coach. You heard what Coach Keith said, Coach Runner?
No.
He said, I'm giving the vibe of a smoking jacket, ascot, and a splash of Old Spice tonight.
Dang.
I'll take it back. Ain't
Now
it?
that's a move.
That's the move right there. Oh man. Tyler Russell says, "Can we draft Micah away from Dallas?" He says, "I think the NFL draft to have a steal card where you can use once in every 5 drafts."
Oh my God, that would be a mess.
That would be a mess. That would be a mess. It would be pure pandemonium. Now, Jeremy Argo, he says, "Well, there's nowhere to go but up since y'all lost to my to the Commodores."
He said, Commodore.
To my Commodore.
Ooh, that's why he's a lot anymore. Yeah.
I want to be free. Oh man, Sergeant King said, "Big Low, I see you practicing your Martin Luther King speech. I have a dream of the playoffs. Not wait, where? Sergeant, don't be hating, Bo. Just because we're gonna come down to New Orleans, eat all y'all beignets. You know, take your gumbo back to Georgia with us and whoop up on those Saints. No, don't be hating on that. Keep that hate out your heart, Bo. What's going on with CDH, man? Much love to you, fam. Hope you're doing good tonight." Jay the Knight says, "Hey, Coach, do you think P should retire after this?" Yes. Yes, I do. I think, I think this job is just a little bit too much for him. I think he helped bring the defense to another level to a certain extent, because before he came, the defense was just completely atrocious. Like now they could at least make some plays to end the game. But yeah, I think it's time. I think, he needs to, put on a smoking jacket and an
ascot. Dash of Old Spice.
Dash of Old Spice.
And chill out in his lounger at the center. Play some bingo.
Shuffleboard,
Backgammon. Oh my God.
Oh man, I'm a person Big Low. You the vice either? What our person talking about? I see you in here, Bo. I see you in here. But yeah, I think Dean Pease, I think he needs to shut it down. Oh, okay. Our person Big Low. You decide either to win out or tank the rest of the season. If you win out, the division is yours. But if you don't, then no playoffs. Your decision. What decision are you making? Because one loss kill us even. I want to win. I'm just like Kane at the end of Menace to Society. I want to live. I want to win. I ain't trying to play no games. Hey, look, only thing tanks for is for the battleground. Ain't no tanking over here. Tanks and tank tops. That's the only tank I do. Tank tops. I ain't doing nothing else. Fish tanks. Anything else, I can't do it, Bo. I try to win. I ain't trying to sit up here and do no tanking. Oh man. Oh, Bird View said, "Man, we need Justin Jefferson down here." Well, let me ask you this: based off of Coach Tyler Russell's logic, if there was any player that you could get in the league, who would it be?
Well, he didn't say we needed Justin Jefferson. He said we need a
Justin Jefferson. Okay.
So a player like him.
Yeah, a player Justin Jefferson like. Mm-hmm. Yes, I could definitely see that. But if you could get any player, who would it be? Like if you could get any player in the league, who you trying to get? That's the question. Who you trying to get?
Does it need to be someone that you can realistically get? Or are we talking about get a player like them?
No,
I mean, be a player like them. Right?
Nah, well, you heard what Tyler Russell said. He said that they need a steal card.
Oh, so you're saying if we actually do have
if you
a steal card,
yes.
you can take one player from anywhere.
If you can take one player from anywhere in the league, who would you get?
That's interesting. I would get a sexy player. So
I don't play in the league.
I'm talking about someone else less sexy.
Oh, okay.
Less sexy.
I got you. Hello. All right. So you can get someone less sexy. Ray John Rondo, he played basketball.
Shut up.
We know how you feel about Ray John Rondo.
First of all, guys, we had a friend come over this week, and I told her about my crush on Ray John Rondo, and she looked him up, and she said he was kind of cute.
She don't even like boys.
That don't matter.
She don't even like boys.
Oh my god.
You can't go on what he say. Sergeant King said he going for Joe Burrow. Billy Mills said he want Patty Mahomes. Okay. Rose City said, Big Low, you never showed up your fish tank with your little fish in it. You such a hater, boy. I've been coming down to Louisiana to catch all your big fish too. I'm gonna bring them back on the back of my truck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm a person says I would love to have Patrick Mahomes, a real quarterback. Wow, he's a real quarterback who can lead the team, the leader every team needs. Okay.
He just had a baby too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they just had a baby.
Man, they better not let him go or put him on the bench because he just had that baby. Oh, he ain't got to worry about that. He played good.
He's doing his job well.
Exactly. That man just had a child. His wife was in labor. So, like, okay. JJ the Great said Aaron Donald. Okay. Tyler said you got to be able to afford. Well, we can afford anybody's contract. So, next season we can pretty much afford anybody. I mean, that for that one contract, we could afford anybody. Mr. CDX says Sauce Gardner, please. Okay. I like that because he's young and he's already a dominant player. He's a rookie. He's already a dominant player. Brian People says Aaron Donald or Eric McCoy. Okay. Man, y'all got some good picks. Man, who would I pick? Keith and George Pickens.
Oh, absolutely not, Keith. Absolutely not. And he killed my fantasy team this week, by the way.
Well, he got mad because they say he went off on the whole team because he didn't get no target.
I heard.
And that's what great ones do.
That's what he should do.
Great ones do. But the CDX says, sauce me, please. It's getting saucy. Tyler Rose said, I like these ideas. Yeah, he showed out, didn't he, Birdview? Sergeant Keith said, we going fishing, Low. Join us in Florida. You let me know when. Coach. I'll try to slide down there. I'm a person that Big Low, think about it. If you try to win out, okay, yeah. Wait a minute, did I read this one? Mm-hmm. Okay, I did. Okay. Granddaughter said things that make Big Low crazy. Falcons losing games, talking of tanking games, and leaving microwave door open. You know he got that from, don't you?
No.
Last show I did, I kept looking up because you left the microwave door open.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was like, see, I'm going to go crazy because you left the door open.
Clearly, I wasn't watching.
It did.
I had better shows.
I see him like,
You sit here complaining about the microwave door being open.
I was in here like, see, the devil watch now when the light bulb go out. She's going to be like, hey, Coach, how we're supposed to, we need to change the light bulb. I'm like, let's know it by the time.
Hey, why are we having an in-depth conversation about this microwave? Oh, my gosh.
Come around and do something that just annoys me, man. They been doing stuff. I'm like, come on, man.
I don't want to burden y'all with our marriage issues. But tell me why the other day we were going to the gas station because we were feeling snacky. So I had boiled some tea right before we get ready to go. I turned it off and we're walking out the door. And Coach was like, you turned that oven off? I said, yeah, I turned the oven off. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And he got silent. And he randomly walked in the kitchen.
I can't go in my kitchen.
And came back out like he didn't go look at the oven to see if it was off.
I can't go in my kitchen. Why can't I go in my kitchen? Golly.
Oh, my God.
The reason why I did it, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I did it. The reason why I did it, because Coach wrote it, she'll put something on the stove, and then she just go to the room. I'm like, Who does this? She cooking sausage. She throwing sausage in the pan. Then she just go to the room. And I was sitting there like,
because I have an innate sense of timing. I know exactly when to come back based on how high it's on. I don't need you double checking that the oven is. Look, y'all, this is turning into a therapy session.
yeah, I know how many times I done played firefighter in the house. I know exactly what to do in fire situations, grease fires, any types of fires. You call me because I had to do it. You call me a big firefighter country because. Oh man, Ghost Peppers says Quentin Nelson or Aaron Donald. Yeah, I would take either of those guys. I would take either of them. Rose City says Big Low. Y'all could go get Eli Apple for $6. I'm more than good on Eli Apple. Said Gamer, what's going on, Bo? Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Richard Drake says all we need is ready to make the simple throws. We can win 3 out of 4 games, maybe all 4. And you're right. We just need him to make the throws that he needs to make, and we should be in good shape. AJ says, Big Low should be the next defensive coordinator for this team. Come help us. Hey, I would definitely do it. Other thing is that I ain't gonna have the right personnel because I like to run 4-3 defense, and we got too many 3-4 linebackers for the scheme that I would want to run. But it would definitely be fun. It would definitely be fun. Birdview said, "Bring the salt out." Oh man, Tyler Russell says the strategy of the steal could be interesting too. Do you take from within your division to help? So many fun thoughts with this. I know that's where the first place I would look.
I would also make it less frequent that you can use it. So maybe like once every 11 years, like a very long time. So that way, if you're using it, you're not gonna be able to do this decade.
Exactly. So this yours for the 2020s.
This is it.
So who would you take in your division for the 2020s?
What are you talking about currently?
Yeah, currently.
Division is trash. What about that? What about that wide receiver from Carolina?
Oh, DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. I like him.
Okay. I ain't even mad at DJ Moore. Rose City says, "Oh wait now, Big Low. We don't want to hear about y'all freaky tails." Big Low the fireman.
Oh my god!
All he got on a pair of rubber boots and a fireman hat. I tell you too much.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something, boy. Hold on, wait a minute. Mood changing in here. Keep the content coming. You already know, man. You already know. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat.
It says move chain gang.
Oh, move chain gang. Okay, I thought it said move chain. Move chain gang in here. You already know, Bo. You already know. Move chain gang in here. Keep the content coming. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Also, Jared J says we should groom a player after CP for versatility, and that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Brian People says in my division, I want Derek Brown. Okay, yeah, because he ate our offensive line up on that Thursday night game. So
who didn't? Okay.
Now I would tell y'all something. You know, Coach said earlier that we give too much information. But see, Coach Rose said he just read too much into it. Because
I don't need no boots.
What? Hold on now. So I would tell y'all a quick story before I let y'all go. So we had someone who comes clean the house for us, right? So whenever I came home, my dad used to be a principal, and he just had all these random paddles like all over the place. He was a principal. He was an agriculture teacher, so he used to just make paddles just so he could threaten us. It just be all around the house. He just like that. That's what it was. So one day I was like, I felt nostalgic. I was at home. Like, I'm finna bring this paddle home. So I brought the paddle home, and I left it in the bedroom. And it's been in the bedroom for like the last 3 months, just sitting on the dresser. And then I said to Coach Ronnie, the lady who comes clean the house, she left. One day, house was all nice and clean. I said, Coach Ronnie, I see the paddle on the dresser. I said, what you think that lady think we doing with that paddle?
She was cleaning up the room like, oh my.
Like, this paddle don't never leave from in here.
They keep it right on the dresser.
I ain't picking on that paddle. They had to clean that spot. What?
Let me go get it.
Oh, you going to get it?
Yeah. So I can see it.
I'm a person that Brian Burns in their division. Derek Brown and Peoples, Peoples and Grady, they would be scary. J.C. Horn, I can see J.C. Horn. It seems like we just taking everybody from Carolina. Our bitter rivals. Dre Murphy said, out of division, give me Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Vita Vea, Marcus Davenport, and we could give them Marcus Mariota. All right, so here's the paddle, guys. I just brought the paddle home because I was like, my dad, he made the paddles all the time. So that lady, she probably like, man, what they doing with that paddle?
Oh my God.
She be talking to Coach Roy be talking to me like, yeah. She be like, yeah, I bet you.
Oh my God.
Did I come in there? She be like, oh, hey. I wonder why she was looking like
She
that.
probably took a picture with her phone.
She probably did.
Showing it.
She's like, hey, these people freaky.
Oh my God.
Tyler Russell, that's a big switch, Coach.
Oh.
Hey, I know, like I said, I'm a big guy. I got big hands. My dad, he was a big guy too. This is a big old paddle.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Birdview says, Zach, the one with the holes. Yeah. There's a lot of them with the holes. It makes it more aerodynamic. Rose said, Big Low, you need to drill some holes in it. I'm not doing nothing with it. I'm not doing nothing with this paddle.
It's decoration, y'all some freaks.
Y'all some freaks, boy. What y'all be doing?
You know what? To make it work better. Oh my God.
I hate to see y'all search history. Sergeant Keith said that's that pleasure paddle. Oh man. Well, look, man. I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming on and chopping it up with us. Thank you so much again. We definitely appreciate it. We're going into this bye week. We're not going to have Falcons football, but I'm sure we'll be talking sometime in between now and next weekend. We're actually going to New Orleans for the game. So there's any coaching staff, down there in New Orleans. Definitely make sure that you hit us up.
I think Tyler Russell said he was going, right?
Yeah, Coach Tyler, he said he was going. Mm-hmm. But y'all hit us up. Feel free to email us. On the main screen, it'll actually have our email on there. So feel free to send us an email. But moving forward, we're gonna go down there. We're gonna have a great time.
Oh, Jared J just said in the comments he'll be in New Orleans.
Oh, you'll be in New Orleans too, Jared? Well, hey man, let us know, man, because we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be down there partying with the Rise Up tour, and also gonna be getting up with my homeboy, Mr. CDX, and the Road Warriors. So it's gonna be a very eventful weekend, man. We're gonna have a great time. Definitely. See you in New Orleans, Coach Tyler, you and Coach Christine. In the meantime, I need y'all to stay safe. Please, be easy. Don't leave no paddles in your bedroom. Don't do anything that I would do. We'll be hollering at y'all soon, man. Y'all take care. You already know what time it is. We ready.